Hi everybody, welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper, and don't mind my hands. I had a mixed media accident. Yeah, I'm shaking. Yeah, if you watch the video, you know. Okay, so let's see here. I am doing the hop with Karen from Yes Please Paper Crafts, where each month we talk about different parts of our room and our scrappy, crafty things and how we organize them. I hope you are enjoying this. I want to thank Karen for allowing me to be a part of it. And I will have the hop list below. That includes Karen and whoever else decides to participate. Every month there's different content creators that do this, and sometimes it's just me and Karen and Joanne Bartel, and other times there's like 10 people. So make sure you're checking it out, even if you've looked in the past, because a lot of great ideas. I always go watch and I get a lot of inspiration, and some things have changed for me as I've gone through this hop with Karen and my friends. So hope you're inspired. That's always the goal. We're going to talk about how we label things and exactly how it helps, what works, what doesn't, you know, all that good stuff. So let's just get right into it. Labeling things helps me. I am very OCD. For me, everything has to have a place. That doesn't mean it's the right way, but for me it is. And so I truly do like labeling things or color coding things. Either or work for me and my brain and how it works. So that I can find it easier. And I find that sometimes I even micromanage. So if some of these ways don't work for you, that's okay. Simplify them, adapt them, make them work for you. And if it's nothing you're interested in, that's okay too. I just, for me, this is what works. So I'm going to show you 3 parts of my room that I label, and they evolve. Like, they continually change depending on what I'm doing, what I'm into, this, that, and the other. The first thing for me is collections. Okay, so I'm going to reach up here on my shelf. I'm going to show you a photo of this shelf. I'll put it right here. And I have all kinds of different labels. And I have SS means Simple Stories. I have Cartabella, Echo Park. I do sort my collections that I buy. I guess I kind of see them as, I've spent a lot of money on these things. So, and I do kind of like to keep things together, unless I'm making page kits. I store things in many different ways, as I'm sure you do. But I like to have them labeled by category and collections. So you will see, like this one here, it's Simple Stories Ocean. So everything that would be behind this label on that shelf would have to do with the ocean, and that type of stuff. Or I have Simple Stories Outdoor and Zoo, Simple Stories Food and Farm. This one was in Food and Farm because there's a lot of lemons. This was the vintage lemon twist, and so forth and so on. Now, to make these labels, I think we're supposed to show kind of how we make these labels. So to make these labels, really what I do is I take cardstock. This is actually from a paper pad, okay? And then I take a 3x4 journaling or a cut apart, or, you know, if you have Project Life cards, whatever, and I label it. I tape it on there with packing tape, and it is literally that simple, you guys. I don't give it any more than that, because it does change for me all the time. And that way, when I'm doing or looking for a certain line, and let's say I'm doing a summer layout, I can go through my different collections. EP is Echo Park, Cartabella, and I can pull out just my summer collections, and everything is in here. And I've shown how I've done this before. I put everything, the ephemera, if it's specifically this collection, I stick it in here. Love these. I love these. I cannot tell you guys how much I love these. They're a little over $1 a piece. A little bit of an investment. I've bought a few over time, but they slide in and off my bookshelf like butter. Like, they do not get hung up. It keeps everything smooth. Now, if I have a bunch, I will put it in a bigger one, and but it still goes behind these tabs, just like that. So that is how I store my collections. My cardstock is stored in drawers, the drawers that you can buy. I don't even know where I bought this. I think I bought them at Walmart, to be honest with you. But I'll show a picture of that here, and I have those labeled by colors. Again, I just used what I had. I took scraps and I taped it on the front so that I could, I've never interchanged these, but I have them color coordinated, and that's how I do my card stock, right? It's not in a collection, but I sort it by color. And if it's a two-sided paper, I will simply pick the side that I like the best, and that's what drawer it goes in. Doesn't mean I have to use it. Maybe I'll pull it out and I'll like the other side better that next day. But that's how I do that. And that's how I store all of that. I have a large shelf on each side of my Murphy bed, and that's what occupies both of those. Okay, so there's how I do just colored cardstock, and I label it. Like I said, I just take a piece of scrap or a cut apart, and I cut it down, write the name on it, or the color, whatever it may be. And that's how I do that. Now, I have binders, and this is how I keep my ephemera. And you will see I scrap. Guys, I use my scraps. And so they just slide inside of here. Now, let's see if I can show you. I buy the heavy duty ones at Walmart, and there's a little piece of plastic here, and it slides right inside of here. Now, maybe I can get it out today. If not, I'll pull it out with my thing. Sometimes it helps to open it up. Maybe one day I'll have enough time in my life to be able to see it just slides right in there and comes right back out. Okay, just like so. Maybe that's easier to see. And I will do this color coordinated and or seasonal, right? So I have binders on my bookshelf. Again, I have a long desk, and I have 2 bookshelves, and I have everything on there. And so on my bookshelf, I will have, these are color coordinated ones, and I do have some that are seasonal. Okay, I have a whole shelf, and it's just fall, and I just put a fall piece of paper in here. I also do my sketches, binders that way, and they're labeled again with a piece of paper inside of here, and I just write on them. Or I have certain embellishments that I sort by theme, like food is one for me because I do recipe layouts. Vintage is one for me, so forth and so on. So birthday, all the birthday go together. And that's how I label those. I use my scraps absolutely as much as I can. Honestly, I do. Okay. Then the third thing I wanted to show you is my dies and my stamps. They go together, and my scrappy friend was so amazing and made me these little labels. Are those the cutest thing ever? Again, I put mine on shelves, and I use these little milk crates, and anything that is pertaining to that particular category. Now, hang on. I took them all out so I could tip it up and show you, because it does get a little heavy. I put right in here in these sleeves. So then I can flip through here and I can see everything. But when I'm on my shelf, then I can just look, oh, all my travel embellishments are in this one. And so then I'll pull that one out. And as you see, I have many. Love these milk crates. They're $1.30 at Walmart, $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. They are amazing, and they're not too big for me. I love that I can pick them up and take them on and off my shelf easy. And once I put these magnets and the sleeves, yeah, game changer, right? And I do intermix both my dies and my embossing folders, all of it. It goes in here. If it's to do with the theme, like this is travel, to me, gears are cars and such, but we use those to travel. All of these go in here because I might want to use those. I found that if I just do stamps, dies, embossing folders by theme, and I'm this close, like this close to doing my stencils in here too. I haven't done it yet because I never grabbed that binder. I have them in a binder. If you've watched me, I've showed you that, and I just don't pull it out. I truly don't. So I think I need to put it in here, because if I had a gear stencil and it was sitting next to this, I might think about doing the mixed media more. So food for thought for me. See, it's always evolving, always. But this right here and how I do this will probably never change. My binders will probably never change. This here, the only thing that really changes is not the system itself. It's that my labels will change. So, and really, I just put another card on top of there and I tape it. I mean, we've already got 2 cards on this one. So that's how I do that. I hope it helps you. I would love to know how you label things, what has worked for you, what doesn't work for you. Is this something that you would like to do? I always answer your comments. I am absolutely honored to be a part of this group. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Karen again, and I hope you're inspired. Be blessed. I'll see you next month with organizing something else. Bye-bye.